Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a so don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GM Show, the Thursday edition. I'm your host, Freeman, joined by your other host, Matt, over there. He's still jamming out to the music.
Good morning.
Music.
Yeah.
I can see it in his body. The intro music is still playing. The beat is going on through Matt's body.
Just goes on and on and on and on. Yeah.
Welcome to the show, everybody. And let's jump right into things here. Before we do, check out gmdefi.xyz. This is our website. And check out the tools section. You can find the kimono, which is our trading view indicator that is free for now and shows you the four different key parts of the market: trend, momentum, volatility, volume. So just send us your trading view username in the Discord and we'll hook you up with that for free. Pretty awesome, if you ask me.
It's pretty sweet.
Yes, and we use that in the technical analysis section of the show here in a little bit, so you can see it in action every day live. Riveting. BitBoy has dropped his lawsuit and against the YouTuber Atozi, and has requested him to remove the defamatory video. So I think that, BitBoy realized that he had made a bit of a misstep and realized that he just was, it wasn't gonna work out well for him necessarily.
When your name is going around and it's trending, BitBoy Cumboy, you are you're not on the right side. All right, you're not.
No,
going
not
against. Yeah. He got a lot of. My Twitter feed was just full of BitBoy memes. So it was pretty hilarious. It was fun.
It was fun. Yeah, it was.
But
fun.
yeah, I mean, he asked for it when he did that shit, man. I bet you that video that was made about him, though, that he initiated the lawsuit, has more views now than ever. I'm sure.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. I haven't checked, but
I'm sure, I went and looked at BitBoy's channel for the first time in a long time. I haven't watched a BitBoy video probably since last year, really. So I didn't really know what was going on over there even. And I mean,
Jim Cramer of crypto. So I kind of
totally is. Yeah, he totally is. He's got a massive audience, and he is the top signal. So yeah,
Dude.
it's pretty wild. Yeah, and I mean, he said that he said that the other YouTuber is the winner. He's the loser. I don't understand what these quotes are hilarious. He's the winner. I'm the loser. I really hope he listens to this. I'm sorry you've had to go through this. So he still wants, of course, Atozi to take off that part of the video where he called BitBoy a scammer. He's really just won't drop it though quite. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but could you still delete that part of the video where you called me a scammer?
Yeah.
I won't sue
Yeah.
you about it anymore, but could you still do that? So,
Please,
yeah, we'll
please.
see. We'll
It's
see
like
what
it's
happens.
like what's his name, asking for his ape back after, or asking for his 100 ETH back after accepting that
Oh
bid. That whole
gosh,
bid.
yeah, that was
So
another
bullshit.
that was another
Yeah,
s
was it
that was another
Franklin that
good
did
one.
that? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Franklin. Dolph says we
Yeah.
need to offend someone like that. Yeah, yeah, we're working on it. We have offended a couple groups of people, and it always has worked out well for us. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
usually, yeah.
I
We
mean,
offend a lot of people, I think. It's just
I'm sure this is working out for BitBoy. He probably got a surge of new subscribers and traffic. So, yeah, he's getting paid ad revenue right now based off all this
yeah, he's
controversy.
like, "Yeah, come watch my videos and clip them and share them
Yeah,
because,
exactly. Meme me
like,
all
you
over
don't
the
care."
place,
Yeah,
please.
Mimi, yeah.
Yes, make me trend, baby.
Yes, exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Celsius is accusing a former manager of stealing millions of dollars in a new lawsuit. I was wondering
Mm.
if this was that same person that had tweeted a while ago that was gonna sue, was like suing Celsius and was accusing Celsius of of a bunch of wrongdoing. I don't know if this is now Celsius um, hitting back at that same person, or if this is just another person within Celsius. But they are alleging that this former money manager of theirs, identified as Jason Stone, and his company KeyFi Inc. misrepresented his investing abilities to the company. I think that was Jason Stone, and either lost or stole the money in question.
Mm.
So they're accusing him of either, yeah, losing or stealing the money. We'll see. This could be their way of trying to pin it on somebody, pin all this on somebody.
Yeah, exactly. It was all his fault.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, yeah, and it
Throw
does
someone
say
under the bus, huh?
Stone had done a lawsuit against Celsius, claiming that Celsius was involved in crypto market manipulation and lacked basic accounting measures to protect customer deposits. So this is the guy that did that tweet and was saying he was going to file a lawsuit. So
Mm,
this is just Celsius, I think, hitting back at that guy. So we'll
right.
see. We'll see the Celsius drama.
It continues.
It continues. Voyager Digital has been approved to pay $1.6 million in bonuses to 38 employees. I thought this was kind of weird. I'm like, wait, aren't they just like going through like essentially like at least bankruptcy, and yeah, it looks like they're restructuring, Voyager. So I'm just surprised that they have the funds to pay out $1.6 million in bonuses. But I guess you got to still give bonuses at Voyager.
Damn.
But I guess the
You know,
bankruptcy court approved
when
it.
you're on top of any of these like scam companies, it really doesn't work. Even if it's a flop, it really doesn't end up that bad for you. You still, I just don't understand.
You're like,
Like
wait,
all
Joe
the time,
Kwan is
dude.
doing interviews. The
Oh yeah,
the
man.
other guy is on
Oh,
his yachts.
well, it's
Suzu.
even just like on Web 2, like what, Adam Newman, right? That dude, fuck, he just like raised like 10, like 50, over, I don't know, a lot, millions and millions of dollars for some new real estate projects and shit like that. It's just like, dude,
Dude,
it,
and
you can,
is
in
Uber
this world,
still
you could do
not
so much wrong
profitable?
and still just continue going. What?
Is Uber's even profitable yet? I'm
I don't
trying
think
to.
any of those
Yeah, I don't
rideshare
think
companies
Uber
are
is
profitable.
profitable.
I don't
And
think
how
any
long
of
have they
them
been
are,
around?
like Lyft or
I
dude,
mean,
I don't know.
geez,
Yeah.
it's just, yeah, we are living in a magical time. Yes, we are,
Yeah.
though. Yes, we are. This is why they call them unicorns in Web 2, right? The tech unicorns, because that's what it was. It was trying to find unicorns, literally,
It's
and
all
unicorns don't exist. So that's that's the whole thing. So anyway, yeah, Voyager is, got to still keep the bonuses running. This I'm not going to be able to read this entire article, but we don't need to, because we just need the basic facts of this. Pretty much what this is coming down to is each NFT scam perpetrator, on average, scammed about $300,000 worth of crypto between NFTs and crypto in the
What are we
past year.
doing? We're sitting here talking on YouTube every day, and scammers, like the bare minimum scammers are making is 300. They're like,
No, that's average. That's average.
that's
That's
average.
average. So
Okay,
there are,
okay. I wonder, I
it's
wonder
like with
what
the
the
multi-level
bottom then is.
marketing company. It's like, oh well, our average producer is
Yeah,
$1,000 a
yeah.
month. Yeah. So, but over $100 million worth of NFTs were scammed between July 2021 and July 2022, with each scam perpetrator making an average of US 300,000. So actually, maybe this is just talking about NFTs that were scammed. I think it sounds like, yeah. So just NFT scammers
Damn.
were making on average 300,000. Crypto Mixer Tornado Cash laundered over 52% of the NFT scam proceeds. May saw the highest amount stolen the last year. I mean, that was the peak top of the market. That was right before we came criggity crashing down. So,
yeah, after that, they're like, why the hell would we want to steal these? These are not even worth anything.
Well, they're just all on, they're all out just sitting on the beach right now. But yeah, it looks like
Right?
May,
Yeah, they're like, buddy, we're on vacation now. We just stole hundreds of thousands of
they're
dollars.
taking the
in a
bear
day.
market off. Yeah.
Forget it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in just I think, let's see, May alone, is it saying $24 million worth? It's, yeah, just in May alone, 24 million worth of NFTs were stolen. I mean, that is insane.
Is a lot.
The report also noted that NFT scams based on malicious links posted on social media spiked in 2022, particularly the hijacking of Discord servers, with 23% of nearly 5,000 NFTs worth around 20 million stolen this year due to a Discord server breach. So almost a quarter of the NFTs stolen this year were due to those Discord breaches. And I just saw yesterday, or maybe it was the day before yesterday, like a bunch of Discords of project Discords all got hacked at the same time just a couple days ago. So,
and then what? Yeah. Then they basically just send out a message to everyone, hey, here's the mint.
We're
blah,
minting.
blah, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The same old classic.
Yeah.
It says state-sponsored North Korea, state-sponsored NFT scams. There's probably a whole NFT scamming hacking division in the North Korean military.
Yeah.
But yeah, it says these state-sponsored NFT scams have also risen significantly, such as the US 540. Yeah, how can we forget the Ronin Bridge hack? Oh, gross. Inflow of ETH into the NFT trading market surged in the third quarter of 2021. Yeah, we all know that. And then shrank. Yeah, we know that. Come on. What are we, noobs? Yeah, so anyway, just mind-blowing. Really.
We know this.
I mean, the amount of money just being sucked out of people's pockets in this space is absolutely mind-blowing to me. Really. It's just crazy, the amount of liquidity going through. I mean, I even, and we'll talk about this in the NFT section, but the EZU mint, like, even though the EZU mint fell totally flat on its face, it still made over $1 million. So, I mean, that's still over $1 million in liquidity that was still in the market. So, there's still money in the market. There's still liquidity out there. It's just crazy to me. Anyway, let's go look at the chart, shall we, folks? Let's look at the chart.
Doing this. Check it out. Let's go to the charts. Bitcoin. Well, let's go to. Well, full screen mode's cool. I was like, oh, cool, we're gonna do full screen today. But then I'm like, oh, but I like to actually like switch around time frames and stuff. So just kidding. Not doing full screen. So we're on hourly. Let's check out the daily. All right. So yesterday I kind of talked about this, how we see prices on the daily, right? Prices like to claim the previous day's open and closes usually, right? And you can just kind of come back and see, claimed. This has all been claimed. We've just been ranging down here, right? The bottom has been claimed. So I'm not, and we're pretty high up in this. We've kind of broken this range really on the lower time frame. So I'm anxious to see what we get, what we get by later today. I mean, it looks like here on the daily, we want a, on the kimono wave here, we want to get an oversold signal. VWAP is pointing up, money flow is pointing up. So I mean, we are looking like we could be seeing some strong momentum going up. Plus, we have the 13 moving average here, 50 moving average up here. We are bearish down here still, right? Moving averages are underneath the 50 EMA, so we could be, and now, right, we see price now above this 5 moving average. I think on the lower time frames, we're going to want to really be seeing, are we holding levels of support up here, and will we move up and challenge other levels up above? And again, just depending on where you're drawing these magical trend lines, we're still in this trend. Okay, if you're drawing it like this, we're still in it. We're still in it. If you're drawing it like, I think it was like this, how the other people were drawing it. Yeah, something like this. We busted through it, right? And now we want to come up, and hey, there is a lot, like, this is a strong level of resistance right up here. Look, I mean, it's been resistance here, been resistance over here, it's been support. And so I'm looking for maybe some sort of action up at this line. Maybe by the time price gets up here, it's also where the 50 EMA is, and we get a move back down. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know. Anyways, it looks like we could be seeing higher numbers before we start seeing some lower ones. That's what the daily is kind of showing me here, because again, price really extended away from the 50 EMA. Price, like so, is return to the 50 EMA, pull back, return, pull back, kind of type deal. Still in our bearish market, as we are still below the 200 moving average. So I mean, look, I mean, really, if you just look at this, like, I'm anxious to see.
Just look at
Would
it.
you just look at this? Would you look at it? We are in still just a massive freaking range here that we've been in since middle of June, since we came down here. And so we're also, something to note. It's like the top of this range is really right around here. And this is using volume to kind of call these levels here, but it's here. And we already have a line that's basically there, so I'm not going to put one there, but I will put one right above it, because it looks like we have a node right there in here. So I mean, this marks out our ranges here, okay? And I'm expecting, hey, I think we can come back up here and challenge the top before we start coming back down to the bottom of this massive range, essentially. I'm thinking that, because it's just, guys, we're in a bear market, so I'm thinking like a bear, right? I'm not gonna sit here and think that we're gonna just that we've reached the bottom. I'm not gonna say that, because we're in a bear market. The price is below the 200 moving average. 50 moving average is below the 200. Everything to us right now is telling us that we are in a bear market. We should expect prices to go down. That's it. That's what we're doing here. Relief though. We're getting a pullback from this drop. And and these are the levels I'm really looking out for price to return to before we start getting that pullback to lower lows. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's just not. I mean, even the 200 is down below the. This is an 800 moving average, which I really don't pay attention to mostly. But I mean, it's probably pretty significant when the 200 crosses down below it. Yeah, and I don't really usually pay attention to it because it's just a massive moving average, right? It's like a great granddaddy moving average kind of there. Today, what could be going on today? Now, there are things to keep in mind. There's like I forget. There's a report coming out today. If it hasn't came out already, then we also have a Fed meeting tomorrow at Jackson Hole, I believe. So, but you know, every time Powell speaks, it seems like number goes up. Am I wrong? So I'm just kind of like, okay, maybe we get a bounce from him spewing out some words in a microphone, and then we get a number go up. You know what I mean?
It's programmed. Is that what you're saying?
Dude, it has been. I'm always kind of like, I don't understand. You know, I don't know. I just don't know how the psychology works with all that and how people take. I don't know. Basically, markets move in what they think the Fed is going to do. Right? It's not like a. I think as long as it just is in line with what everyone was expecting, what would happen, people will just those keep going up. It'll pop. It'll move forward. Because I think what everyone's expecting here is that interest rates are going to continue to probably rise. There's going to be all this data that kind of creates this argument to continue increasing it. Why? Because the economy's still just fired up. It's still pumping. And they need to bring it down to bring inflation down, blah, blah, blah. So they're right. And really the only tool they got is to increase interest rates and all this kind of type of stuff. So we'll see. I'm just kind of like it. I'm not, I think what a lot of people are calling this, right? It's bear rally essentially. And to me, that kind of that makes sense. I'm not quite sure, right? So it's
until we see otherwise, yeah.
Yeah. So again, I'm just following what the chart tells me, guys, and it tells me right now that we extended from the 50 MA, we've hit trend line, and we expect number to go up until it challenges those other moving averages or some other levels. Then we'll see what's happening to the charts when it gets there. Let's move on to ETH. 3%, bro. 3% up. It's killing it right now. I am in a position on ETH. I thought and disclosure, it was an accident that I actually got in this position. I just kind of kept it. I had my alert on, and I have the bot hooked up to the alert, and I forgot to turn it off, and it dinged and went on. I was like, all right, this ain't. It's not the greatest position, but like, I'll stick in it. It seems like the number's going to go up. So there you go. So, that's how I got into this one. And because I was really waiting for a stronger pullback, and well, let me go to the hourly, and I'll kind of show you guys what kind of happened here. Where am I? Okay, there they are. So essentially, I got in. Was it like around here? No, it must have been up here. It was like the 15. I forget what alert I had on it or whatnot. I forget what was going on, but I like it was like the 15-minute or something, and the prices was up here. It goes off, it gets me in a position, and I was waiting on the hourly for a pullback to this trend level, right? Because this is kind of new trend that we were just forming, and also challenge the moving average. Well, I got in the position. I watched this pullback, and I'm like, whatever. Obviously, I wish I would have waited, like I'd planned to, but I was like, I'll stick into it because we'll probably get higher prices anyway. So that's what happened. Yeah, so I'm expecting just to kind of continue this little trend here. I mean, the kimono wave here on the hour looks pretty pretty lame. I mean, the waves pinching in, that's not good. Money flow is kind of coming down. VWAP looks like it's coming down. So I might actually exit this trade here, just take my profits, or I might just actually wait and hold on to it and not really exit until it starts to show me it's breaking this trend. I'm not, and then you know, because if it comes down back to this trend, I might just put more into my long. If I see signs that, hey, yeah,
Like
the trend,
DCAN.
we're gonna be, yeah, we're gonna be coming back up. Because levels up here on ETH, right? So here's the trend level that we broke a while ago, last week, right? And we're seeing, you know, and so basically these are levels of oh man, what happened to it? I guess I must have deleted it. Oh no, here it is. Okay, so here is my um fixed range, right? Or volume, fixed range volume profile. Right? I never get to order that right. I'm like fixed range volume, fixed volume range, range volume, fixed.
I know.
One of those.
I always just call it the point of control.
Yeah. Well, so like,
'Cause I
so I
can't
have
remember.
levels marked out. So we have the point of control that's right here. All right, and then we have right this node here. The nodes are usually, you know, those are hot points, right? And that node represents a nice strong support that was here. Up here we have this. The volume ends here, so I have a level here, which also support and resistance. And then up here, I found some nodes that I marked. So basically, I mean, and it kind of makes sense, right? It goes with the trend. And like I was saying, what usually happens once we break the trend, price then comes, challenges the trend and gets rejected from it. So that's what we are. And well, and I'm just saying that because we are in the bear market. I'm expecting prices to reject downward from these kind of levels. So it's yeah, and it's lining up. I mean, we have 200 EMA up here still. It could take a while. It might take a little bit, but you know, I could totally see, right? Price comes down, comes up, right? And challenges, that kind of went up a little bit more. Comes up, and maybe it doesn't actually like get up to the trend, or maybe it comes up more aggressively, right? And challenges it before getting a rejection down. But I mean, it's looking like I could totally see this getting rejected up here, because there's a lot of levels of resistance up here. And yeah, and I was also looking at heat maps too, right up here. Oh no, this is Ethereum. I'm sure it's probably very similar to Bitcoin, but like at the top of this pump here, there is a shit ton of liquidations. A lot more liquidations sitting up here. Those are long liquidations sitting right up here, and then lots of short liquidations sitting right down here. So it seems to me like we could probably see a nice price shoot up, maybe even get higher highs, right? That's what it wouldn't surprise me at all, because look, the trend could keep going and we could challenge this trend. Wait, all the way up here, right? Confluence, trend level. We have a 200 moving average before we start heading back down. And so that's what I'm looking at, right? It looks like there's a lot of key levels up here, liquidation levels, lots of juicy stuff up above. That's why I'm expecting prices to continue to keep moving up. And on the daily, right, look at this money flow, looking beautiful, growing VWAP aggressively, coming back down over on the other side. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good for the meantime, right? We could have a couple days of like this pumping. Maybe it moves during the weekend too, and then before we start really seeing our rejection. But you know, really the last few days we've been really waiting for it to break this range, and you know, as you can see, we definitely, you know, we got candle closed above it. This one scared me a little bit, but we still closed above it, and here we are today, pumping. So maybe, hey, I would love to just see a nice giant green candle to like just consume this this red vector candle, right? This is a bunch. This is the market makers going long. All right, so they're gonna want to have the price return to these levels so they could take their profits. All right, vice versa. Market makers going short. They're gonna want to take the prices down and take their profits. Now they already took profits here. We've already came down, consumed this candle. That one's done. We're not gonna see. It doesn't matter. This candle is done. This candle, on the other hand, vector candles on. We haven't come back down to this level. We still have some levels left on this one. I mean, it doesn't now. Yeah. Anyways, these are just levels that you're expecting the price to return to because that's where the market makers are where we can see, hey, all right, we're saying that market makers are going long. We likely will see prices come back up to these levels so they can take their profits. That's what that's saying. All right. Any others that we should take a look at? We have big winners. Ape Watch. Let's check it out. Ape Watch.
Dickensis said he predicts 10 giant green dildos through the weekend back to 2.1K. That's pretty much, you guys are on the same page there, but where you're not on the same page is that he says that you're always just taking profits and you're never hugging and holding. He says you should cuddle it a little. You're not cuddly enough, bro.
I think my wife would be jealous and upset if I cuddled with
Let's get him like a little ETH pillow that he can cuddle, that he can sleep with at night.
So weird.
It's Dickensis.
I know. I do take profits. It's in the name, and I've learned to take profits because whenever I don't, number go down. So I take profits. Yes. Yeah. Anyways, I mean, Ape here. Moving on. Okay, Ape. It's looking like we could be seeing actually a decent bounce here. I mean, here on the kimono, we've got an oversold signal down here on our RSI. We bottomed out, so when it's down here, we're looking for longs. Okay, so yeah, definitely in a nice spot to be looking for longs. We do have moving out right that the 13 and the 5 moving average is below the 50. All right, and so we're expecting, right, we'll see reactions on these moving averages. And when we get up to the 50, I'm expecting a bounce down. And are there confluence of levels up here that we should, like, this looks like an important level right here of resistance. So I would say, hey, price, let's get moving up, take over this vector candle zone. That's a juicy level of resistance. I mean, just look at this level. It is respected several times in the past. So let's see what the price does when it gets up here. Above that, you have this level here. This is another vector candle zone that I would be looking into to be reclaiming. 50 MA is right about there, and if price starts moving up, you'll start seeing them 50 moving average start moving up. So maybe that's where we kind of can wick up there or something. Tap that 50 MA, tap this level before we start moving down. And I know I keep saying we're going to move up till we hit this level, and then we'll probably move down. That's just the way it's going to be. All right, that's the way it is. I'm sorry, but there's at least numbers going up.
It is
now.
Yeah, we can bask in the joy of that for right now, right? Bask in the joy of the number go up. Everybody, I demand you bask in it.
ETH body pillows. What if would it be like a body pillow with like Vitalik on it, like Vitalik's face and everything on it?
His body. It'd be Vitalik's
yeah, it's a body
so
pillow.
then you're cuddling with Vitalik.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good. We should sell that. We could probably make a bunch of money selling Vitalik.
That actually just, yeah, and like Do Kwon pillows, you can beat the shit out of it.
No, yeah, Doquan
You
boxing
lose all your money in
boxing
Luna.
bag.
And
You
just
need a
want to
punching
beat the
bag. A
shit out of
Doquan punching
Doquan.
bag.
Yeah, can
That's
it be
what
like one of
in
the
the back of
inflatable
your
ones
office.
that you punch and then just kind of like pops
Yes.
back up?
Yes. Yes. It can be. Oh no. Oh man. Oh no.
I will be. I would. That would give me trouble with the wife. She'd be like, "Yeah, cuddle with the Vitalik
She'd be like,
pillow all you want."
What the
But what's this
is
fucking
this?
egg chick? Just
What is
eggs
this?
dripping down. Awesome. Yeah,
Oh.
that wouldn't go well. But you know, Vitalik will probably be fine. I know my wife wouldn't give two shits about that one.
I don't know.
All
She
right,
might
any
still
big winners?
question
Big
your just sanity, but yeah.
Well, that's already
Different
kind of.
topic. Again, you're
I'm
like
just
a
saying,
shot.
Yeah, it's like, bro, that whole question insanity is way gone. All right, you're like, I think, yeah, it's kind of like we all know Matt's that guy, so he's special. He's special.
Oh, shit. Hey, well, you said it all. I'm just laughing over here. That's not.
Hey, you know, very self-aware of who I am. All right, I'm very self-aware. All right, so here we have what am I looking at? Soul. Why am I looking at Soul? Because it is the biggest winner today. Pew, pew, pew. I need a little sound effect thingy jigger.
See, yeah, we need sound effects.
And
Our retention rate.
I mean, so here we have it broke the range, unless of course you're like, I draw ranges like this, and it's still in it. You see, and anyway, it's done, guys. It's done. Solana's done. It's going back to Goblin Town. I mean, just look at this chud, dude. It's come down here and it's been stuck. It's not moving. We're still getting lower highs. It looks like it's actually wedging, and it's just playing within these magical fib levels. Yeah, dude. I mean, come on up. Challenge 50 MA. Challenge this level of resistance right here. Challenge the moving averages, and then take this thing to zero. Take it to zero. Send it. Done.
Wow.
But it's having a good day today. Good job, Soul. Good job, Soul.
Wow.
Soul's gonna be 0 and Dust will be 100. That's what we'll call it. Because this is fucking crypto.
My mind is blown. My mind is blown.
There's my prediction.
Bullish on Dust, bearish on Soul.
Soul's for the forest. Dust is going to the moon.
Oh no. What is going
Well,
on?
the thing is, like, people like there's something to actually use Dust for. Like, people, it's an ecosystem they're building with. Soul is just like.
I mean, I guess you could. Yeah, I mean, hypothetically, you could swap USDC for Dust, so you don't necessarily need to use, but you're still in the Solana blockchain. But yeah, you don't necessarily. No, I'm actually trying to figure out the math to how we could make this work. Actually, I'm like, how can we make this a plausible scenario?
Be real? Yes, it's real. Absolutely. It's going.
We're doing a good job at farming Solana people. I think I think.
Sorry, Solana.
Okay,
man.
we're still validating that your God is still in charge, that Frank is in charge.
I'm just saying that, look, okay, just look at the daily. You got your moving averages below the 50. That's like with all the tokens right now, right? A lot of them, right? Ethereum on the daily. Am I wrong? I'm kind of like, wait a second. Just kidding. Just kidding. Ethereum's still bullish. Ethereum's like, hey, we have moving averages above the 50. We're still ready to pump.
It's not on
probably Bitcoin's similar. Soul, sad. This is the sad. This is where everyone in Soul should start crying.
Oh, okay, just gonna mute Matt's mic.
Just sell it all, curl into a ball, and cry in the shower. Go do that. Because
wait, but I just swapped all my Soul to Dust. I thought you said to.
Oh yeah, Dust is fine. Okay. Dust is fine. Dust is good.
Okay.
Keep it in Dust.
Okay.
Not financial.
I just bought the peak top of Dust. Now it's gonna crash.
Go.
Great. Oh boy.
Yeah, wonderful. All right,
Okay.
cool. Well, there's the charts. I don't
There's
know. Is
the
there anything else we should look at? Everything looks like it's doing pretty
all.
decent so far. Let's see
Yeah.
what this looks like in the afternoon. If it's just going to be all like a bloodbath later, but I don't know. To me, again, like really how I really look at where we are within the day trading. I have been coming, and it's been pretty successful doing this for me. Is I go to the daily and I just look at right if it's like if we have it right if we were sitting here at this price level and we did not like we still had like or what let's say actually let's do it this way, right? To me, I'm like number could be coming down, especially I'm looking at Soul right now. Number could be coming down because we're still in this freaking daily range, man. We just tapped the top of it, right? To me, it's like usually price stays in ranges. Usually it does. So I would expect I'd be looking for shorts right here on seeing if we come down from the range. But at the daily level right now, I'd be actually looking at longs, but because we're on the daily. But a short time frame, I'd be looking for those on those lower time frames, looking for those little shorts to scalp.
into that range. Yeah.
So let's say the candle closes here. All right, the candle closes here, and the number continue to go up. Okay, well, cool. Well, cool. That's awesome. Maybe we broke the range. Sweet. So the next candle, right? The next candle opens, and it's wick. The price is up here. I would be looking up this and being like, okay, but we haven't claimed the lows yet. I would be very skeptical about this because what happens is the price, right? I would expect it to come back down and claim that. See, I'm not worried about today because we've already claimed all the levels. Price could do whatever the hell it wants today. It's claimed. It's claimed the lows, right? Well, obviously because it opened there, right? You're gonna have this where it's like, well, duh, it claimed that level because it opened. But let's look at the other way. Let's say it opened here and we were stuck right here. Price was stuck down here. I would be definitely going long because we wouldn't have claimed that level yet. Anyways, that's kind of what I've been doing to kind of just really see like what we could be seeing for the rest of the day, kind of picturing out because remember the daily open actually happens late at night, late last night. So I'm not so anyways, it's been working out for me, right? Just to kind of figure out what to expect. But yeah, I mean today, yeah, it's looking good. I really there's again with Ethereum, I'm liking Ethereum right now. It's looking juicy for a little bit. I haven't looked at AVAX in ages. Ew, look at all these fibs. Yeah, these are all still current though. I haven't looked at it forever, but it all still works. All right. I mean,
a daily range too.
yeah, dude,
Doing the
it's
same thing.
it's it's doing the same thing. What is nice about AVAX versus Sol is that Sol is like down from is down at their low lows, right? It's down at their lows. AVAX at least is like keeping up with. Well, it did the same thing that ETH did. It was in this trend and it broke it. So, again, I'm like, hey, let's have number go up. Let's challenge the trend, or at least the moving averages, and because there's a lot of confluences here, right? There's moving averages right around here. There's the golden pocket. There's like this was resistance before, so likely resistance again. So it's I mean there's a lot of confluences, and moving averages right now are below the 50, so I would expect to bounce downward. So yeah, but you know what? Hey, this is like on a daily on AVAX. It's like, hey, this could be a decent area to look for a long. Why? I mean, we have the kimono wave pinching here, could be giving us an oversold signal. We do have green money flow wave, VWAPs coming in. So this could be a decent place to look for a long and really try to see how. The question is just like, what's this pump going to be like? Oh my gosh, look Shoot. Oh, the man. I'm gonna stop dreaming. It's not gonna get out there anytime soon. So chill out, Jones. I'm like, it's gonna bust back into the trend. We're just gonna get a major green dildo up here, 81%. No, we'll likely get a bounce, maybe 5. I mean, we could get up to this. I mean, this is confluence right here. Like getting up to this level up here. I mean, there's the fib level trend that we're expecting to challenge. That could be a decent play here. So I might actually just go long here on AVAX and see what happens. On the 4 hour, see, 4 hours telling me to look for some shorts, but what are their moving averages looking like? Yeah, I mean, see, with 4 hour, you're really gonna want to be. I mean, it's nice that the 5 and 13 moving average are bullish. That's good news, but you're really looking to see if we can get these moving averages to start crossing upward. You know, because I mean, we could just be shutting down here. To me, there's right now there's more confluence saying that price will come up here and then come down or be ranging in this area for some time. That's most confluence telling us right now, right? So yeah, I would yeah, that's what. There you go. There's AVAX. I don't know why. Yeah,
I don't know. It just looked juicy. You just saw it, and you just they're like, "Huh, what's that? That kind of looks
what's
juicy.
this token? What's this
This
shitcoin?
juicy thing?
What's Doge doing?
Little
Dude?
number."
I have a bag of Doge. I want Doge to pump.
Yeah, don't we all? If Doge pumps, we all pump. I think that's kind of, that's how it works, right?
I think so. I mean, yeah, Doge. Look at this crazy. I did have a nice pump today. Damn.
Oh my god! Look at pump and dump. Holy!
Just wicked up there and got right back into the range. It's like cool,
dude.
What a great liquidity grab.
Token.
I think everyone. Yeah, it's I mean, it's.
Oh,
are we sticking with the trend on Doge? Oh, whoops!
Funny total pump and dump.
I mean, technically, I would say this is still the trend.
Essentially,
we're still hanging on to the trend. So this, this could be a decent time to buy some Doge. We're extended. We've challenged the 50 EMA. Really, what I want to see is us breaking on a daily here, break that 50 EMA, and then let's get pumping again. But right now, it looks like we had a break up above 50 EMA, didn't last long at all. Just chilled right back under it. So let's see if we can get, I and with Doge, just because it's just such a shit coin, I want to be surprised, right? Because it's like you like to see price break the 50 EMA, come back, challenge it, and then move on. This did not do that. It went under the 50 EMA. Now it's treating the 50 EMA as resistance, which is not what you want to see if you want number to go up. But this could be, just because it's such a shit coin, it could just be, this could be the bounce and we start seeing number go up. But I just know that with shit coins, the traditional patterns that you see going on with reactions to moving averages and levels tend to be there's larger gray areas, right? Kind of have to be a little bit looser than you would be with something like Ethereum or Bitcoin. All right. There you go.
Cool.
Done.
Cool. Done. Yeah. I see you're using the stochastic RSI there.
I am. I've been using it from my pullbacks.
It was in the kimono. I just took it out.
Check it out. Maybe put back in. I don't know. I've been using it. It's kind of nice just to have it because I've been. You really see, like, okay, let's use this for an example. So, basically, I know, right, we're in a bearish market. I'm expecting price to challenge the moving average and move away. So basically, I see price, like in this example, price is coming up close to the 50 EMA here. Now I'm looking for shorts. So here, RSI if it's above this level, right, I'm like, okay, this could be, this is where I'm looking for shorts, right? And so this would be a good entry level, because you're like, all right, we've approached the 50 EMA, and the RSI is way extended out here. Perfect time to enter a short. Boom, price goes down. And then it's just basically here. It happens again. Stochastic RSI is up here. Price at the moving average. Pullback. Done.
I always like this
Yeah. So it's like,
oversold crosses on the stochastic.
again
RSI.
here, this guy, you could have gotten yourself in trouble with, but there's still a little scalp
It
if
was
you wanted to.
barely.
Yeah. This one here was beautiful. I mean, the thing is that you saw price really extending up, and so now you're trying to play the opposite. Now you're like, okay, price is extended from the moving average. It's gonna want to return back down. So this one would have been harder to kind of really be able to get into. Maybe I wouldn't actually have gotten into this one just because it was such an aggressive move up above and whatnot. And then here, now, like, basically I'd be like, okay, now I'm looking for longs.
Yep.
Right. Stochastic RSI is down here.
Exactly.
And we've reached down. We're at the 50 EMA. We're at the trend line. So you could probably, start taking longs here and seeing if we get a movement back up. Because now, right? Because since we had a bust up above it, there's a lot. I'm looking at this as support now, and I'm trying to be patient here with Doge and see if we get that number above that 50 moving average. I'm not ruling it out yet. If this was ETH and Bitcoin, I'd be like, dude, you're done for. We're going down hardcore. But because it's Doge, and Doge is a special child riding a short bus, you know what I mean? It does things differently. That's all.
And we are canceled.
And now we're canceled, and now I get all these Doge maxis.
Should have ended that a little sooner, I guess. Okay, well, there you go, everybody. That's
it is.
It's
a short bus. It's a short bus token. That's all.
Oh boy, I felt like I thought that was SHIB, but maybe they're on the bus together.
Hey, oh yeah, for sure. It's the same bus. There's a lot of people that ride that short bus. I rode this. For everyone who's like, he's making fun of people ride short. I rode the short bus, so
yeah, we know that, bro. You didn't have to clarify.
Well, all right,
but it does help redeem you, though, to say that, just for clarification, so that then now you can't be canceled. I see. Nice. I see that. Nice move. Okay, we're gonna do the intermission, and then we will be back to chat about some NFT stuff. All the NFT stuff.
About Bitcoin? No, tell me. The crypto money. Be on your phone. Okay. And we're gonna sweep the floor with the Bitcoin. So better believe it. Better believe it. Bitcoin. Go to the moon. Mark not this time. I stay on Earth.
Oh. Get the corn dogs.
Perfect.
I know you're making lots of money coin thing. Yes, and I do think you're smart. I think you're ever so smart. And I know you're providing for me, and I love you so much. But you promised today we would go. No, I don't quite remember what you told me the other day because I fell asleep. That's what happens when you talk to me about your cryptos before bed. I don't know what the hash rate is. No, I...
For watching GMTV.
Thank you guys for sticking around, watching, liking, and subscribing the show. Jones will be right back. He's just, filling his coffee as one does. Let's I see out the mud laughing there at the ASMR. That's good. I'm glad you got a good chuckle out of that little bit. Let's take a look real quickly at the NFT morning report over here at Lucky Trader. We've got Bored Ape Yacht Club back at the top of the volume list with 814 ETH in the past 24 hours. That's a 70. That's and a floor price of around 76. Mutant Ape Yacht Club 409 ETH. So, and their floor price is going back up as well. EZU is in that total volume with 298 ETH. We're going to dive into the EZU mint here in just a second and look at what kind of happened there a little bit more in depth. And I'm going to turn this music up. And for floor price increases, we've got a bunch of stuff that I'm really not familiar with, like this Schützenbaum. Sounds exotic. The CryptoCurrencies Desire. Nina's Super Cool World. I'm familiar with that one. It's got a little bit of a floor price increase there too. Some interesting projects here on these floor price increases and decreases. The VFriend Iconics here having a 13% drop. So we've definitely got, some just interesting projects on this list. I'm not really sure what to think of it. You familiar with anything? Do you know what Schützenbaum is?
What'd you call me?
Exactly. That's all I know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Schützenbaum is. But it's had the top floor price increase. So
cool.
Whatever, dude.
Sounds like
exactly.
an inside job.
Cool. Yeah, sounds like wash trading.
Every time I see this kind of shit, I'm just like, they're just buying their own project to get on the top selling list. They're trying to get you to FOMO.
Exactly.
That's why I don't buy anything, because I'm just like, I don't buy suspicious. Just like, you're just trying to FOMO with me into this bullshit.
Well, that's what it's all
I'm
about.
not your ex liquidity.
It's all about. Yeah, you got to FOMO. Who can FOMO the best? And I will say, I'm surprised. I guess, I don't know. Yesterday we talked about EZU and we said, we could see it going either way. And
I wouldn't be surprised either way.
I was thinking it was 0.15.
Which way did it go?
And it was actually
which way did it go?
0.2 ETH was the mint price. So it was definitely, I think, a little high for the bear market. And we've minted out 48% as of right now. So
how many are they minting out?
They were trying to mint 10,420, of course. So I mean that's
a lot of money.
Oh, dude, well, let's do the math real quick.
We care about, right? We care about the project. Still made a bunch of money.
They did still make a lot of money. Yeah, let's see the math. So that's about 1,007 sold. Or
anyone in chat? Did you guys mint? Any of you guys? Any of you guys mint?
A little over 1.5 mil. Is what they're
to
at.
Kansas, did you mint? Out the mud, did you mint? Dolph, did you mint? Did anyone mint?
I know. I asked people in Discord that yesterday too, and we had one Josh who watches the show later on in the day. He said that he was not minting, but he didn't think it was expensive. So that was an interesting take because I felt that it was a little pricey for the market. What is that? What is that equivalent to? What is 0.2 ETH right now?
0.2 ETH right now.
What is ETH at right now? Like 1,500? Just watched the TA section and I forgot it already. Just stared at the damn chart for 30 minutes.
Yeah, we just did this. That's $343.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, that would have flown probably in the bull market. You know, but yeah, this is
coming from a veteran project like this. I'd call it I don't know. Do you call them blue chips? Are Psychedelics Anonymous blue chips yet?
I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd go that far.
Yeah,
but it is a veteran project, successful.
But they're successful, known project.
They've done 7
I don't know
follow-up NFTs.
I think
that
this
have all
is still.
sold
I think
out.
the price is still too high for that. I think, and even during the bowl, I think that would have been kind of like what, especially with the utility you get with it. It's just kind of like a nothing burger. So I mean,
yeah, and there was quite a bit of FUD before the project. Actually, there's 15,000 of them. So like 500 or like 500 of those must have been like for the treasury or who knows. But so I think that the plan
these dude are all these assholes are just tripping balls, aren't they? They're all sitting here trying to sell you fucking $340. Nah, get out of here, man.
Tripping balls.
Ripping.
Yeah, we need to get on their level probably.
Before you come out with a new project, you know what I mean? Like let it cleanse out for like a full week kind of type deal. Because it sometimes, depending on what you're tripping on, it takes some time to get it all cleansed out.
Get out of your system.
Sweat it from your pores. Go to the sauna. Get yourself like back to base before you start coming out with some pricing for your new project.
I like that.
But anyway,
I like that. I think that's a good creator advice, good NFT creator advice in general.
Don't be high off your ass when you're coming out when you're trying to figure out the tokenomics of your project. So,
or at least just, you know, a micro dose.
Exactly. I was just about to say, just do a micro, bro. Don't go full tab. Don't go full tab. Just do 1/8 of a tab and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, so this ends in about 5 hours. So I think we're not going to see. I mean, maybe it'll hit 50%, maybe.
And this is whitelist mint, right?
Public. This is public. It's been in public since last night. Yeah.
So they're just going to cut supply at the end.
I think and this is don't quote me on this one, but because I just was looking at Twitter because they're just creating
shit up as they go along, like every failed project does.
I think they're maybe gonna airdrop the rest to the people that bought them. Like maybe everybody just gets airdropped one essentially, or I don't know what's going on.
That's interesting.
I think that they're gonna hold a spaces at like 1 o'clock or something today to talk about what
is the floor like cheaper than mint?
That's the other thing. Yeah, right now floor is at 0.19. So and there's MFers that are just listing them right below.
See, I get it, man. I'm a paper-handed bitch and I sell things way too early. But I don't usually sell things for a loss like that. Like I don't just buy it and then put it up for a loss. I'm not a paper-handed bitch, right?
It is kind of
I'm a paper-handed take
and
profit.
Just paper hand right away. That just is kind of amazing.
Just fucking list it like why can't people get on the same goddamn page and just list it above? And then you're all like,
if we all delisted, the price would go up. Come on, guys.
God damn.
Delist.
That's the thing that I gave, like, that's what happened. Toxic Skulls, like, that was a great one because, like, well, just I guess this is just with any project that you see actually like sell above the mint price is that everyone just gets on they're all on the same page. The majority of the people in the project are on the same page of like, we're gonna move this on so we're all selling in profits.
Paper hand
versus these paper-handed
fascinating. Someone could do like probably an in-depth like psychological profiling of these paper hand people, and it'd be kind of interesting. Someone should study these people. We're not all on the same page. Like
I took profits. I told you I take profits. I don't sit here and hodl it.
Yeah, no, this isn't the same to Kenza. He didn't paper hand it. He
I
didn't.
didn't
He
sell
didn't.
it for like
He
under
didn't.
my price.
Yeah, he didn't. Did you floor it?
I did. Huh?
Did you floor it?
Put it on the floor?
Yeah.
It was like right when I listed it, it was a little bit above the floor. I didn't list it like at
See,
the
he
floor.
didn't even floor it. Not only
So
did
it
he
got-
not paper hand it, he didn't floor it. He made
And
profit.
it got swept. And
Okay,
and
I see what's
yeah.
going on. Dekenza is still bitter about
He's
the
still a
CDB.
little
It's
upset.
okay. We love you. I
Still.
thought this was behind us. You know the number. Anything less is paper handed.
You know
You
the
know
number.
the number.
You know the fucking prophecy. Don't pretend like you don't know.
You know what? You're right, Dekenza. Actually, I'm coming around to Dekenza's viewpoint because he's inceptioning me here because you're essentially losing out on profits. You are losing profits because you didn't hold longer. Because we know it's going to 6.9.
We know it is.
Yes,
we know it is. This is we're the
secret. We're
bit
using the
boy
secret.
like BitBoy is like the Bitcoin maxi, right? We're
the dick butt. We're the
Yeah.
dick. We're the show that just shills you dick stuff. That's the only thing I think anyone could accuse us of shilling was perhaps crypto dick butts. It's in every intermission and to Kansas. Oh boy, yeah. So anyway, that's EZU. It's selling under mint. It's fascinating. I wish them luck. That's all I'll say about that project.
Kind of
If
saw it
anything
coming.
happens, but you know.
Yeah.
But probably won't. Let's talk about DeGods again. Let's just cover DeGods for the clout chasing engagement farming. Anyway, they price this. Talk about like I think a community that's maybe all kind of relatively on the same page. I'm pretty sure they're all conspiring to list at 420 to hold the price at 420. I think is kind of the thing right now. I mean, you can see it has flattened out at 420 once it got there. So I think we're at least for a little while there will be a some kind of energy in holding the price
That's
of
interesting.
420.
Yeah.
I know that they've been celebrating the price of 420 a lot over there in the past 24 hours. So that's what's going on with that. Dust watching still around. Let me reload this because this is probably outdated. I think it's around $2 still. Oh, actually, oh shit, I'm totally wrong. 264 now. Oh, damn, that makes me want to take profits on my dust. But oh my gosh, see, this is clever. Now, see okay, so I saw somebody saying like, there's not enough wallets holding dust as the amount that need to be holding dust to buy Utes, right? So the assumption is that as some people find out they get whitelisted, they will then go buy the dust.
Go buy dust
leading up to this. Yeah. So the price probably will run. And then I'm so curious after the mint, what will really happen because they're going to hold on to all the dust they get. So I wonder if the price will hold at a higher number or not. That'll just be interesting to watch. But yeah, well, I'm glad I already have some dust. I know I'm not getting on the Ute list, and I'm not a Ute chaser. So I'm not.
You're not a Ute chaser.
Well, maybe I'll do something. I mean,
I don't know. You talk about it every day on the show. Is that considered being a Ute chaser?
Oh, a Ute farmer.
I guess you'd have to like shill it like on Twitter, been like, look, I talked about you guys out.
Yeah, and I just like saying all good things, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Speaking of which, we're gonna I'm Ute farming. I'm Ute farming. Just a little more Ute farming today. A little more Ute farming. Just hang in there, everybody.
I don't even want a Ute. Screw you. I don't want a Ute. I've never owned a Ute.
If you're a profit maxi, you should be wanting Utes at the cheapest price you can get because this is like an easy flip right here. I mean, if you're looking for a flip, this is an easy flip.
Yeah.
But this is a plain-utes.com. So if you want to Utify, if you want to make your own Ute or start working on Ute traits, actually I saw, again, Josh, you're getting shout outs today for some reason, Josh, but in the Discord was pondering the thought of like making Ute's traits and thinking about if he could profitably make money by making Ute's traits for that Ute store. And so, if you want to start experimenting with making Utes traits, you can go to Plain Utes and you can get just these files for essentially a bunch of different base Ute faces and bodies and different face types.
Cool.
So kind of a cool resource that's free. It's on GitHub too. Degen mints, anything in the Degen mints that looks fun? Walter Ego. Awkward monkeys. Nothing, dude. This Walter Ego is the hotness right now,
just
bro.
Crickets right now.
But yeah, the EZU mint. Yeah.
With the EZU mint.
These are the Walter Egos. These are popping for some reason. It's is a human of many faces that Walter Ego likes to dress up, has many different alter egos. Oh, wow. I'm surprised. Doesn't understand tags. He simply is. We are all Walter Ego. We are we.
That does suck.
Yeah.
Don't like
killed the vibe. That shit killed the vibe right now.
Don't like it, dude. Yeah, that makes me.
That was a total vibe kill.
So lame.
Total vibe kill. Okay, well, that does it for us today.
They look like cartoons I drew when I was like a kid or some shit. Like
yeah, they looked like something that I just wasn't interested in. Again,
they just look like they look moist. If I had to like select,
okay, dude, why
gross
do you have to say that? They look moist, like what? Like wet mushrooms?
No, just like if I was just thinking of like a really like disgusting word, I'd be like, dude, those are fucking moist.
Really moist NFTs. Okay, well, I'm just gonna give everybody the full screen of the moist NFTs as we close this out. These are very moist. Would you want to punch these?
Good morning.
Do you want to punch these? That's the important question.
That's a pretty good punchable. Yeah.
Okay, there you go, guys.
Not
I hope
too
you're
bad.
all happy.
Good
Everyone's
morning,
been
everyone.
wanting that. Okay. Good morning, everybody.